Hello, welcome back. Welcome to my kitchen. Come in, sit down, and let me cook for you. I'm Tom, the Sunday dinner chef. Let's get started. Today is collaboration day, so we're going to be doing eatkibbeh, and it's food from Lebanon. I'm going to be making some chicken kebabs, doing a nice marinade, make some vegetables, and some flatbread. Also, down in the description below, please check out all the other channels, because you know what? They did put a lot of time in doing this. And just, leave a nice comment, and if you like, subscribe. Okay, let's get going. Now I have 4 chicken thighs that I'm going to debone and leave the skin on. Now you can purchase boneless, skinless thighs, which would make this much easier. I'm going to leave the skin on because, you know what? I'm going to show you a little bit further down the road here. I'm going to debone it. If you do, please be careful. If you have cut gloves, wear them. You can slip and cut yourself. Now these are semi-frozen. This is the best way to cut up any kind of meat that you want to do or debone, because it's not slimy, it's not slippery, and you'll do a better job. Now you could split these in half just like I did, roll them up and skewer them that way, okay? I'm going to quarter them because you know what? The way I'm going to be cooking these today, I don't have a grill outside. So I'm going to use my oven and also a little electric indoor grill. So this is why I put them in quarters. All right, let's go through the ingredients here that's going to go into the marinade. Now that's a tablespoon of oregano. Okay, also I'm going to use a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Also a half teaspoon of paprika. Actually, that's a teaspoon. That's a half teaspoon right there of ginger. Get all that paprika out of there. Now, that is a tablespoon and a half of tomato paste and a cup of sour cream. The recipe calls for yogurt. I couldn't find yogurt in the store, so I settled on sour cream. Give the same flavor. Now I'm going to just mix this all up together. I'll give it a really good mixing, and then we're going to start putting the chicken in. Once I mix this up, chicken's going to go in, and then it's going to get covered, and I'm going to do this 24 hours in the refrigerator. And you can do it as less as 2 hours, okay? But I feel let's play it out. And also I'm going to be adding in, recipe again calls for 8 cloves of garlic. I'm using 12. I'm living on the edge. Also a quarter cup of lemon juice and some olive oil I'll put in just before I cover it. Mix it up real well. And chicken submerged in there, and I'm using a garlic press, okay, just for this marinade so everything sort of sticks to the chicken. Now the vegetables I'm using are pretty easy to do. You can use just about anything you want. I have an onion, a couple mini bell peppers. I have 2 plum tomatoes. Okay, they're a nice size, pretty fresh. Also, I have a zucchini that I'm going to cut up a little bit thicker than I normally do. These are going to get skewered. And also I have flour ready here for the flatbread. Now that's a cup and a half of flour to a half a cup of water. I'm going to put it into my food processor. I'm going to blend it up, all right, and then I'll show you a little later on that I'm going to roll them out and make the flatbread. Now these are the skewers I'm going to be using. Now that's a half hotel pan, deep hotel pan. On the bottom I have some water. That's just to make sure that the chicken doesn't get dried out and when I put it in the oven. So now I'm going to start skewering these, all right. I have a glove on because I tell you what, these can get messy. Just be careful with these skewers. You know what? They're pretty sharp. So basically I'm going to have 4 to a skewer, okay? So, yeah, I left the skin on. And the reason why I did leave the skin on is because I'm baking this in the oven. That's why I put the water in there. I don't want the meat to burn itself and become dry. Because, you know, thigh meat also can become very dry, just like breast meat. So I put the water in there. That's 400 degrees, all right? And I don't know what the time limit is. When I'll know when they're ready to come out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish them on the indoor grill. Now I'm going to roll this flatbread out, this dough. Very simple. Flour and water, that's all it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to probably make 4 or 5 different flatbreads. I'm going to do my black skillet. So I'm going to just even these up here, and then roll them out. Okay, I just got a single roller here. No rhyme or reason. Don't have to be round. You can make them any way you want. They rolled out nice this way here, and if you want, you can cut them. Okay, if you cook them, or you can just leave them the way they are. They roll up pretty nice. Now, in that cast iron pan, I put it on high heat and then lowered it to just about medium, and just let this go here now. All right, a lot of them will bubble up. Just poke them, get the air out of them. Now I split this screen here just to show you while they're cooking. I cut up some tomatoes, cut up some of the vegetables, and we're going to start putting this together on a skewer to go on the grill. Chicken is in the oven, coming along really well. So that's how we're going to roll with this one here. And also, like I said before, check out the other channels. Everybody works hard on these to produce these different videos. And I tell you what, everybody has an interesting take on these collaborations. I tell you, very, very informative, very interesting. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button if you could. Now, as you can see, flatbread has got nice little char marks on them here and there. They don't take long to do. So now, getting ready, like I said before, skewered everything up. And that's going to get ready to go put on that electric indoor grill. Now, this is supposed to be smokeless. Normally, what I would do with the skewers, I would olive oil them, brush them with olive oil. But inside, I don't want to do it. I don't want my smoke detectors to go off. Now, in the other saute pan and fry pan there, that is all the leftovers from the onion, the peppers, and also from the tomato, and I added some garlic to it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute this up, a little Tommy spice in it. And that is going to get mixed in with some sour cream to make a nice little topper for it, a little spread. And as you can see right there, it's starting to char up. I tell you what, this little gadget does a nice job. It's pretty good. It gets kind of hot, so you'll see how this all turns out. Chicken is done. Now what I did was I took it out. I'm going to put a little bit of char on it, where I can control it rather than not be able to control it in the oven. A little crispy and a little char to it. The aromas are unbelievable. Now, the vegetables from the cast iron pan are done. Now what I'm doing is I just put in a little bit of sour cream. Like I said, they didn't have yogurt. And I'm just going to mix this together, and this is going to go on. You can put it on a flatbread, however way you want to do it. And I tell you what, it really tastes good. Into the bowl, I'm going to be putting the vegetables, okay? And then I'm going to add a little olive oil to them, okay? And then re-season them in that nice flavor. Now, all this food here, it's all relative. I mean, I'm making this flatbread with the skewered chicken, okay? Not too far away from tacos. I mean, all the different nationalities, the different countries, basically have the same food. You know what? Maybe the UN should turn around and have a big restaurant and have everybody sit down, because 2 things I know: food and music makes everybody come together. Enough of that windbagging. Okay, we're getting ready to put this together here. I'm going to get ready to sit down. I'm going to put a little olive oil on the vegetables. That's the ones I just took off the little burner. Yeah, we're gonna get into this here. Listen, everybody, I'm gonna thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Please check out all the other collaborators. And if you do subscribe to the other collaborators, hey, tell them the Sunday Dinner Chef sent you. Everybody, catch you next week. Thank you.